Welcome back to Trollocs Library, Guardians. Today's episode will cover Destiny's first two expansions, The Dark Below and The House of Wolves. Years ago, the Guardians attempted to retake the moon. They were met with the Hive and Crota, one of the taken King Oryx's sons. He slaughtered hundreds of Guardians. The event would be remembered as the Great Disaster. Sometime later, the warlock Ariana III recruited 5 other Guardians, with the mission of assassinating Crota inside his throne world. Throne worlds are created by beings powerful in the sword logic. They are pocket dimensions where the creator makes all of the rules. When the creator of a throne world dies, they are sent back to their throne world until they are able to recover and return to our physical plane of existence. Despite their immense conviction, the fire team failed in their mission, and they were all killed, with the exception of one. Her name is Eris Morn, and she returned to the tower shortly after the defeat of the Black Heart. She had one goal, the utter and complete destruction of Crota. Eris recruited the Guardian and tasked them with stopping Crota's spawn before they could return him to our realm. They began with Sardon, the Fist of Crota, who was preparing an invasion force within the Cosmodrome. After vanquishing Sardon, the Guardian was sent to defend one of Rasputin's hidden bunkers from Crota's forces. The Guardian engaged the Hive, led by Omnigul, Crota's consort, and although she escaped, the Guardian was successful in repelling the attacking force. After defending Rasputin, the Guardian was sent to the moon to stop a Hive ritual attempting to resurrect Crota. The Guardian stopped the ritual, thus leaving Crota vulnerable in his throne world. After gathering 5 other Guardians, the Guardian descended into Crota's throne world and finished what Eris's fire team started. Thus Crota, the son of Oryx, was slain, and upon his death he called out into the void of his throne world, and as we'd find out later, something would respond to his call. Skolas was the Kell of House Wolves, one of the deadliest fallen houses. Skolas came to power during the Reef Wars, a series of battles between the House of Wolves and the Awoken of the Reef. The Reef Wars ended when Skolas was betrayed by Varix the Loyal and was captured by Queen Marasov. Varix is the last known member of the House of Judgment. He was sent by his house to act as a scribe for House Wolves, and he was disgusted by Skolas' brutality. Varix had enough of Skolas after his upper arms were docked by Skolas. Docking is when a higher-ranking Fallen removes 2 of the lower-ranking Fallen's 4 arms. It is usually done to keep the lower-ranking Fallen in line. Varix then betrayed Skolas to Mara, earning him the title Varix the Loyal. Mara then gave Skolas to the Nine as a gift. I plan to do a video on the Nine at some point, but for now all you need to know is that the Nine are mysterious beings who control Zur, a vendor who sells different exotic equipment every weekend. The Nine ultimately commanded Zur to release Skolas, and after doing so, Skolas proclaimed himself the Kell of Kells, a messiah-like title to the Elixir. It is said that the Kell of Kells will be the one to unite all of the Elixir houses under one banner. Skolas also led an attack on the Reef, and freed many Fallen inside the Prison of Elders, the Reef's most guarded prison. After Skolas' attack on the Reef, Marasov officially opened the Reef to the Guardians, using their treasure as a reward for anyone who could bring Skolas and his wolves back into custody. She also appointed Petrovenge as a liaison between the Reef and the city. Petrovenge is the Queen's Wrath. The Queen's Wrath is essentially Marasov's chief enforcer. With Skolas freed, Mara specifically called on the Guardian to bring Skolas in, and to help with tracking him down, she appointed Petrovenge and Varix to assist the Guardian. The Guardian was first sent to Venus to stop Skolas before he could take control of the House of Winter, but the Guardian was too late, as House Winter already knelt to Skolas, who managed to escape the Guardian on Venus. The Guardian's next assignment was to go to the Cosmodrome and kill the Silent Fang, Skolas' personal assassins, before they could assassinate the House of Devil's leaders, which would give Skolas control of the house. After the Silent Fang's defeat, Skolas decided to target the House of Kings, another fallen house on Earth. The Guardian managed to intercept Skolas' forces, and was able to deal a blow to the House of Kings as well. Petra also mentioned the Battle of Twilight Gap during the mission, which I'd like to address here. The Battle of Twilight Gap was an extremely important battle in the last city's history. It was also the closest the Fallen had come to unifying. The House of Devils and Winter, led by House Kings, began an assault on the city at Twilight Gap. House Wolves was en route to assist the other houses, but was stopped by Marasav, beginning the Reef Wars. The four houses united would have destroyed the last city, but due to Mara's decision, humanity emerged victorious. The battle also made legends of many guardians, such as Lord Shax, Anna Bray, Saint 14, and Osiris. But back to the main story. Petra informed the Guardian that Skolas had sent all his soldiers to surround Vex structures on Venus. Upon arriving, the Guardian discovered the Fallen assaulting the Vault of Glass. The Vault of Glass is a Vex stronghold on Venus that acts outside of time and space. Existing in multiple timelines, it is where the Vex manipulate time and reality to suit their needs. Fortunately, the Vex can only alter reality and time inside the vault, not outside. The Templar, a powerful Vex Hydra, uses machines called oracles to find a timeline that better suits the Vex's vision. The Templar then sends the results to Atheon, Time's Conflux, who uploads said results into the Vex network, where all the Vex can shape those results into reality. Upon entering the vault, the Guardian discovered that the Fallen were attempting to harness the power of the oracles, so the Guardian put a stop to the Fallen's plans. After defeating the Fallen in the Vault of Glass, the Guardian tracked Skolas down to the Citadel, a powerful Vex fortress, and it was here that Skolas attempted to pull the entire House of Wolves through time to its current position. Despite the extra reinforcements, Skolas was defeated by the Guardian, and was brought back to the Prison of Elders. At some point during these events, the Guardian was sent to stop Tanyx the Scarred from pillaging the Hellmouth of its secrets and giving them to Skolas. The Guardian succeeded in their mission, killing Tanyx aboard his ship. Back at the reef, Mara and a few of her followers, including Prince Uldren, visited Skolas in his cell, where Skolas spoke of a light snuffer and dark binder. After hearing this, Mara told Varix that Skolas' fate was up to him, and she left to prepare for the war to come. Varix decided to test the Guardian's strength one more time by inviting them to battle Skolas inside the Prison of Elders. The Guardian succeeded in defeating Skolas once more, this time putting an end to the Kell of Kells permanently. With its Kell gone, the House of Wolves was completely shattered, but there is another threat on the horizon. Something far more powerful than a fallen Kell. So that's the story of Destiny's first two expansions. While they are nowhere near Destiny's most interesting stories, they are quite important for the story as a whole. The next episode will cover Destiny's first major expansion, The Taken King. Hope you all enjoyed the video, and as always, I'm grateful for all the support. On that note, I hope to see you all in the next video. Until then, be well.